Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains, MLB The Show is on the air. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the Colorado Rockies. Get ready for Rockies baseball next. John Gray, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Digging in, Sammy Huffman, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Shortstop, number 48.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. These Rockies guys, they come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count. The 1-2. Fouled off.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think they really need their number 7 hitter to turn it around. He's coming off a month where he really slumped at the plate. Didn't even pick up 15 hits. Maybe he breaks out here and we get to see the player that we all expect to see. I know the patience is wearing thin.
Now at the plate, A.J. Metcalf. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Batting third, left fielder, Brian Kemp.
Now at the plate, Brian Kemp. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a good take here as he misses for a ball, and it's 2-1 now to the Cleveland left fielder. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't.
And meanwhile, how about that to end the inning? An acrobatic play there, and that retires the side. That's as good a play as you're going to see a second baseman make, and he does it to end the inning. More ahead from Denver right after this. Ricky Vaughn is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last one to pick up a W in his last start when he got into the 7th inning. Let's see if he can make that 2 good, strong outings of 7+ innings back-to-back.
Roger Doran has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Number 24.
Number 15 is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Number 15.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough.
Blackmon.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Into the box now, Terry Clemente. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground, and he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Matt, you take a look at both these lineups. They got their work cut out for them. This is going to be a pitcher's duel. Both these guys can execute and have a chance to go deep in this game and turn it over to bullpen. Somebody is going to have to get that big 2-out knock with runners in scoring position.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. First pitch on its way, and a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Blackmon leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And there's ball 2 now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
The 2-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch is high. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
This is skied out toward right. Under it is the right fielder. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Set to get his day started, Nolan Arenado, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Camp is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Second inning upcoming here in Denver. It's the Rockies 1 and the Indians nothing. In now for Cleveland, Mario Crespo. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-1 home. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
3-2 pitch is crushed to straightaway center. No doubt about this one. That ball is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 4th home run for him on the season. And with it, the Indians have leveled the score at 1 apiece.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Striding in for the Indians, Charles Graham. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. First pitch of the at-bat. Favorable call in there for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The bouncer to the left side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there. He got him.
Batting sixth, right fielder, number 13.
Now at the plate, number 13. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Tribe take a 2-1 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Into the box, Mitchell Friedman as he drives a liner to right center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Great jump on that ball hit to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
At the plate, Willie Mays. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. outside. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1. The 3-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And there's a base hit on the line. He's around first, heading for 2. Around second now and headed for third. And he's safe. So that's his 3rd triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
Stepping in now, Ricky Vaughn, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Here he comes on 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Now the 3-0 offering. And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now batting, number 15. He's currently 4th in the AL in RBIs. And he's got a chance to add to that total right here. Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. Now the relay home. And he is in there.
They say when it rains, it pours, and it's pouring out there right now. Drives in 2 more with that shot, making it 4 runs in the inning. This inning is starting to get away from him.
In now, Roger Doran, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. The 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Indians 4 and the Rockies 1. Striding in for the Rockies, Carlos Gonzalez, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
In now for Colorado, Trevor Story, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Here's Mark Reynolds. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Two out, nobody on. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back at Coors Field in just a moment. The famous Red Rock formations found here in Colorado. Welcome back to daytime baseball in Denver. Ready for another chance? Brian Hamp.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2. Shoots this one over to first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So with 1 gone in the inning, time for a quick check of the standings in the National League West as you get a look at where the Rockies find themselves entering play here today. Digging in to try it again, Mario Crespo. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Clemente sprinting after it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, second baseman, Charles Graham.
Striding in once again, Charles Graham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Four to 1's our score here in inning number 3. Missed with a slider.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Hit in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. Graham at second with 2 down. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
The 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Line hard, but foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Another full count pitch home. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Blackmon is under it. And the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. That'll bring up Tony Walters. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. Shack swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing. Second guessed himself on that one.
Standing in now, John Gray. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Mays moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Stepping in, Charlie Blackmon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
1-1 is taken for ball two.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now the 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Popped him up. Doran has a play. And that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 3 innings complete. The Indians on top 4-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitchell Friedman. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Friedman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Friedman is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box. Now this is hit high and deep out to left. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, after this blast, the 3rd home run of the game, you can see why this place is known as a launching pad. Balls leave this place in a hurry. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see more before this thing is over.
Now batting.
Into the box, Willie Mays. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The pitcher, number 99, Ricky Vaughn.
Into the box now, the Indians pitcher, Ricky Vaughn. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Reynolds trying to get there. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, number 15.
Ready now, number 15 stands in here after doubling home 2 in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high. On the year, number 15 comes into action sporting a slugging line above 650, and that's not something you see every day. Truly an elite power bat. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. 5 runs, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Settling in now, Roger Doran. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
And he misses low with it, 2-0. Now the 2-0 home is taken, strike one.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. But the Indians add to their lead thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Indians 5 and the Rockies 1. Leading off the inning, Terry Clemente. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs. Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Hot shot on the ground is short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He hit a sac fly earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Mays is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 28, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. One run, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
That one's in there. 3-1. 5-1 our score as we play the fourth here. The 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're down here 5-1. In now, Brian Hamp. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Brian Hamp.
Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-1 home. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Gonzalez is underneath this one. 1 down.
The first baseman, number 12, Mario Crespo.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Mario Crespo. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Sliced hard on the ground. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one.
Now pitching for the Rockies, number 24, Jordan Lyles.
Stepping in now, Charles Graham. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
So digging in now, number 13. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First things first, here's a throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. The 3-1. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. This will be foul off to the right, out of play.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
3-2 pitch. And this is ball 4 as it's off the catcher's glove.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Ready for another shot now, Mitchell Friedman. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First offering on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, his 2nd of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Now batting, the center fielder.
In now, Willie Mays. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Hit high and deep to right center. After it is Blackman. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Indians hang a crooked number thanks to this 3-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here at Coors Field. It's the Indians 8 and the Rockies 1. Here's Carlos Gonzalez.
Leading off for
This
the
one
Rockies.
doesn't look good so far.
Right
Down
fielder,
by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a punt.
Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Trevor Story, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Late that time for a strike.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Line drive to left. Camp is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's Mark Reynolds. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Number 14.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. That'll bring up Tony Walters, runner in scoring position with two gone. Pitch of the game on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
This is a huge at-bat right here. He wants to get this guy and have the pitcher lead off next inning without question.
2-2 to the Colorado catcher. Reynolds stands at second with two gone.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Ready with another 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And that misses, ball four, so it's first and second now with two out.
Well, he loses them there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Gerardo Parra will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with two on and two out here.
Gerardo Parra.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. With runners in scoring position this season, Parra has proven to be one of the best hitting pitchers around. Get this, his average up over 300.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player. A
Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a 9-year Major League vet. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two. Here now the 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Two left for Colorado. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Adam Ottavino gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready once again, Ricky Vaughn.
Leading off for Cleveland, Pitcher, Ricky Vaughn.
He's set. Here it comes. Tapper up the line, but that one rolls foul. Oh, this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels
Now
off
batting,
base, and that's
number
just what they did
15.
right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, number 15, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Hard hit ball to second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. So he's aboard with a second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roger Doran. He has no prior history against this pitcher. From the stretch. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
This is a tough spot here to turn two off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least one out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get one out in a spot like this.
The 1-0 home. Misses, ball two.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Outside, 3-0 now. Brian Camp is on deck. Here it is, the 3-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball four.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Ready for another shot now. Brian Camp. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. First offering on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
First and second now, one man out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Digging in and looking for more, Mario Crespo. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Missed with a slider.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
The 1-0 home. Hit hard down the line. LeMahieu on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Standing in now, Charles Graham, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Indians forced to settle for 1. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Indians 9 and the Rockies 1. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Now here it comes. And he lays off for ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Chased a sinker outside the strike zone. 1-2. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Into the box, Terry Clemente. Fouled off. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Clemente is retired, 2 down now. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Digging in once again, DJ LeMahieu comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming, here it is. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
Count, it's 3-1.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side, but foul. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Popped him up. Friedman over to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rockies strand 1. They trail big. It's 9-1. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Ready for another chance. Number 13 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this is what Coors Field is all about, right? You come here to see runs, and that's what you saw today.
I just like this lineup. They didn't worry. They were going to hit homers regardless, but there's so much green grass out here playing in Denver. You stay on the approach that you're going to stay in the big part of the field. Next thing you know, you're back spinning stuff out of the yard.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. No outs, nobody on. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Clemente looking up. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in 1 outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Now batting, the center fielder, Willie Mays.
In now, Willie Mays, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out.
The pitcher, number 99, Ricky Vaughn.
Digging in to try it again, Ricky Vaughn. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses low and away, ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A cold strike on the inside corner. Still only 1 out in the inning. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And it's fouled away. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, number 15. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. He's set, and the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Two out, nobody on. Two and 0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Roger Doran would be next. The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike one.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Yeah, that's a fair ball, line to the right side. He takes the turn and heads for second, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Third baseman number 24, Roger Doran.
In now for Cleveland, Roger Doran. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Ball one. The 1-1 home. Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Stretch time coming up here in Denver. It's the Indians 11 and the Rockies 1. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Cold strike at the knees, 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a ball down and away. Fastball that just misses inside.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike. The 3-2 one more time.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Here's Mark Reynolds. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Greg Holland is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Number 56.
Christian Ademaze is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Striding in for the Indians, Brian Hamp. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just got a piece up the line, but it gets foul. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And we'll have a quick stoppage here, as even though we're about 1,500 miles from the nearest beach, a beach ball has made its way onto the field anyway. The 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Certainly not the most competitive game the three of us have ever witnessed. 11-1 our score as we head to the finish line finally in this one. Striding in once again, Mario Crespo. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Holland has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Now here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Into the box now, Charles Graham. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Outside, that's
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Now the 3-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Crespo, the runner at second with 1 away. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Now at the plate, number 13. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
2 strikes.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep. to the corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Another full count offering on its way. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Mitchell Friedman will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ballgame as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Friedman brings in a batting line above the 450 mark. Do not sleep on his at-bats, folks.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And foul, though it had the home run distance. The 1-2. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Road. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Stepping in now, Willie Mays, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at bat, but it resulted in a line out. The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0. Two men are on with 2 men out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Blackmon going back, still ranging back. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 16 for him on the year as this lead got even wider.
The pitcher, number 99.
Into the box, Ricky Vaughn. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Indians pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
Outside, 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 3-1. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they score 4 times on just 3 base hits, no errors, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Cleveland's out in front, 15-1. That'll bring up Tony Walters. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
In now, Christian Audemaze. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the 2nd walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Adames stands at first with 1 out. Lifted the other way out to left center. Mays is after it. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Adames isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He'll score easily as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go.
Wow, with one out, and he clutches up with an RBI triple, which is his second hit of the game. So he's starting to put together a pretty big game here.
Into the box now, Terry Clemente. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Now the 1-0. Hit hard to the right. Foul. One out and a runner on third. And that's taken for a called strike two. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A high fastball is in there. Up around the face.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
Two one. Here it is. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Two pitch just missed.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Three-two pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rockies forced to settle for 1. We've played 8 full. The Indians lead it 15-2. Carlos Estevez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, number 15. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 is low and outside for a ball. Hard on the ground towards short. Adames fields it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, third baseman, Roger Doran.
At the plate, Roger Doran 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. One out, nobody on. And it's 1-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Camp.
Standing in now, Brian Hamp, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The 1-1 home. Smoked on the ground left side. And now against his body, a jump throw. What a play, and that ends the inning. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Chris Schlesinger will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Chris Schlesinger.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Good cut fastball in there. 1-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 1-1 is a sinker in the dirt.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Fouled away. This one skied out toward right. Crespo ranging into the outfield, but the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. And there are the final numbers for the Indians starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went. In now for Colorado, Carlos Gonzalez. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. Schlesinger, just 18 years old, has a strong chance of being an all-star this year. He's currently leading the vote totals among relief pitchers.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the all-star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Graham on the grass. On to first, and the Rockies are now down to their final out of the game.
The pitcher number 54, Carlos Estevez.
Alexi Amarista will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Amarista.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The average entering play at a cool .330. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. Behind 0-2 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Last strike now for Colorado. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
15-2 the final tally here. The Cleveland Indians, in a game with 7 home runs, earned the victory. Ricky Vaughn notches his 3rd win of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 50,445. The Rockies thank you for joining us here today. And as you exit Coors Field, we remind you to please drive home safely.